What's up, traders? What is up, tycoons? Very excited. Today, we're giving an update on DOGELON Mars. Okay. This one was actually a viewer request. I do those every single week. So if you want to see your token, your cryptocurrency broken down in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below and I'll be happy to get to it as soon as I can. In today's video, we're going to go over the Fibonacci tool, how you can use this to give yourself a strong strategy that's been proven over time and worked multiple times. Now, what it does is it helps you establish a trend, and you can see if you are getting a retracement and a trend continuation, or if you're getting a reversal and trying to start a new trend. The other thing we're going to look at is going to be the MACD. Once you start using some of these tools, they're basically like weapons. All right, you can add these weapons to your arsenal and you can better equip yourself for the battlefield that is trading. Okay. It's a very dangerous game, and you don't want to come in there unprepared. And once you start to understand some of these technical indicators that you can use, it'll help give you a competitive edge. And you need an edge, and you really need confidence. Okay, and you'll be able to gain some confidence by using a couple of these indicators and strategies in this video. Now, none of this is financial advice. This is all just more informational. Okay, so we'll jump straight into it now. What we're doing is we're looking at our swing high right here, connecting down to our swing low. All right, this is the most recent swing high and swing low. And what we're looking for is to see, are we going to get, a trend continuation, right? Where we're going to retrace back up after this sharp move to the downside, right? And then get rejected at these levels and continue heading lower. Now, we could possibly spot a reversal if we do something like this and we're able to break through these levels. If we break through these resistance levels, then we have the possibility of a reversal. We have bullish price targets to the upside, and we're going to exclude all of these decimal points, and we're just going to go over the last four digits. Okay, so 5789 is our breakout level. Above there, we can hit 6707 and 7874. Now, again, these three levels are going to be the most important ones you want to watch. They are the 61.8, the 50%, and the 38.2% retracement levels. Now, the reason these are the most important is these are the three most common retracement levels that traders and algos are going to be looking at, right? So I'm going to show you guys some examples here of getting a trend continuation. All right. And not being able to get a reversal. So we have our swing high connected to our swing low down here. We see we come down, we retrace, we get rejected, right? And then we zigzag a little bit, we come up, we retrace, still holding the 50% retracement level as resistance. So we're coming down, getting rejected, heading back lower again. And we test it two more times over here. So we just keep testing it, never able to really break through it. All right. And we get a trend continuation where we make new lows. Notice how we have a low here, and then we get a lower low and a lower low. That's what's, called spotting a trend, using the retracement levels to, identify the trend and watching out for a possible reversal. Okay. If we would have broken through those levels, we could have gotten a reversal, but rather we got rejected and ended up heading back lower. Now, I also said we're going to use the MACD. So once you really start to combine some of these things together, it can really give yourself a competitive advantage. Now, the MACD, what specifically we're going to be looking at is a sell signal. So a sell signal is going to be when this blue line crosses below this orange line and starts trading below it. When this happens, that's usually what I like to call an exit signal, and it typically leads to a downtrend and a sharp drop in the price. So if we look here, the token ended up dropping about 28% off of that signal. Ultimately, it fell much, much lower than that, but it ended up curling back above and really, right here with this very impulsive engulfing candle right here, huge candle. But ultimately we ended up getting the MACD sell signal one more time, right? And it came through right here. So the way we're combining stuff to give ourselves an edge is we're seeing that, okay, hey, we're at our major retracement levels. This is not a place where I typically want to go long, when I'm looking at a retracement for a continuation of a downtrend, right? You can try to get long at these cases if you see something building and you see some signals, but typically, you don't want to go long at a major resistance level, right? And so we're up here at our major resistance level on the 50%. We end up falling, and now we're at our 38.2 major retracement level, and we end up getting the MACD sell signal. So as a trader, you can come in and short your position, or if you've been in a long position, and you're riding this and you're just hoping to see, okay, maybe we can break out and head to the upside. Once you get that MACD sell signal, it's time for you to put some risk management on, protect the trade, and either sell your position, maybe look to get a short, whatever strategies you guys want to use. And you're having two things, right? You're having, okay, well, we're rejecting the major retracement levels and I'm getting the MACD sell signal. Okay, so that's what I mean by combining stuff to really give you that edge. If we go over here, we have just another example. Okay, so we're taking our swing high, connecting it to the swing low. Sometimes people ask, like, how do you figure out where these levels are going to come from? Well, they're automatically generated for you using the fib tool. So all you have to do is take your swing high, connect it to your swing low down here, and you see we come down, we retrace, okay, come down, we retrace, and ultimately we're never able to break it and end up heading lower, right? So that's really been the trend. And until we break that trend, we're most likely going to get rejected here again at our 3 retracement levels. Now, I don't mean to come off super bearish, because it's definitely possible that we could break through these levels and continue heading up higher, which is why we have our bullish price targets up here to the top that we went over. But the main resistance levels that we need to pay attention to, again, not paying attention to these decimals, but they're going to be 3705, 4103, and 4501. Okay. You need to be cautious if we're at these levels right here and we're trading in these levels and you see the MACD coming up. All right. As it's doing right now, it's rising as the token is rising in price. But if you see this MACD start to curl below and start trading below the orange line, that is going to be your sell signal or your exit signal, and a good time for you to protect your trade if you are in a profitable trade. Okay. So remember, the main thing we learned was we come down, we retrace for a healthy retracement, and then we ultimately continue heading lower after rejection at either the 61.8%, the 50%, or the 38.2 retracement level. And most times when we get a MACD sell signal, we see a sharp drop to the downside that is, can last for a short time or can last for a long period. That's it for today's video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video and you want to see your ticker in the next video. All you have to do is comment down below and I'll be happy to do a video on it as soon as I can. And if you made it to the end of this video and you enjoyed it, I think you'll enjoy one of these next videos as well.